Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you, Mr. Charles Owino, police spokesman. Thank you for joining us this morning. I don't know if you had my question, but I'll repeat it. We are getting closer to the August 8th elections, and of course, it is a tense time for Kenyans. And we've seen what happened in Migori. The first question I'd like to ask you is, are we safe?
Yes, from where I sit, I believe we are safe, and we know what's going on in the country. We know what's going on in most parts of the country. For example, the problems that took place in whatever we saw in Migori. Migori is going to be a very hot area for campaigns during this period of time because of the nature of rivalry that we know is in that particular county. Fortunately, apart from being police officers, we also know the kind of politics that are going there. But the only problem that we have is that politicians are taking advantage of situations for their own benefit to gain sympathy from the public. Because if you look at what has happened in Migori, you can see it's a very good scheme by a certain group of politicians to come up with excuses, maybe to block their colleagues from by getting sympathy. For example, when people have gone to Migori for a public rally, and then you hear after chaos have come out, you hear them trying to blame the government on their own pure disorganization, then it becomes a pity to us. But I can assure you that as police, we are on top of things, and the incident that took place in Migori yesterday is under investigations, and we are going to come up with very good results on that. But mostly what will have to happen is that we are going to be very strict on public order, that each and every politician will have to follow procedure when they want to have meetings and campaigns. But what happened in Migori, let nobody lie and say that it is police or government scheme. It was a scheme by a certain group of politicians from Nyanza to exclude a particular person and get sympathy. It's very clear, and it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with the government.
Those who are claiming that it was an assassination attempt, your comments to that?
It's a group of politicians from Nyanza trying to misuse or take advantage of Governor Joho, because if you look at it, you can see very clearly that they never invited their governor into that meeting, and they did it intentionally, because you see senior politicians from Nyanza coming to attend a public rally in Migori. They are excluding their governor. Their governor comes in. They don't allow him to speak, and then they claim it is the people. I think it's a scheme by the politicians around that place, and they should blame themselves for what they're trying to do. But we can assure them that we are not going to give them that space as a security in charge of people in charge of security in this country. They know what they did, and they know it was their own scheme. So they should not misuse the name of Governor Joho in their own schemes to exclude one another.
Mr.